Sure, yeah. Shaun from Lansdowne here. Excited to be here talking with you guys. Some fun information. My father was actually born and lived in Warsaw till he was 12 years old. So I've got the Warsaw blood in me. So I'm excited to come. It's our first time in Poland. I'm excited really very much to come see Warsaw. It was very cool to see that on our routing for this tour. So I'm very excited to come play in Warsaw. The band is this is our I think geez our fourth time touring Europe. We came out first with Ice Nine Kills, then we did a run with
Yeah.
Thunder Mother, another run with Red, and we hit Grass Pop and Rock for People over this past summer, and now we're coming for our first headline run in Europe, and
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
just
yeah.
excited to get going. We get on a plane in about 12 hours. We leave for the airport. So
It's fine. Yeah, thank you very much for having us here and for this interview. It's very nice to meet you. Uh, yeah, you started about your band and Sean, you say something down because you're a member the event, and we will be talk about for sure that the main reason why we're meeting here it's a oncoming tour, and you starting tour in Europe on November of the 6th of the November in Germany. We can talk about it in a moment. But first, yeah, I'd like to ask you, Sean, about the Lansdowne. As a band, you are almost 22 years old. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you released two albums in 2011, and it was, I think, the Blue Collar Revolver and Medicine in 2023. And you have a lot of looking for a YouTube. You have a lot of viewers. I count on one of your song One Shot. It's at over 38 millions. Uh, you are quite recognizable band. Uh, there's I think like five of you on the in the band, if I'm correct. You are playing on guitar and you are a vocalist. Yeah.
yep, I play lead guitar and I do some background vocals. Yep.
Yeah. How do you tell for our could you tell a few words for our Polish fan about the history of the band, because you are on the music I said was it market since 2006. Could you say some few words about the history of the band for Polish viewers?
Yeah, so John and I were the original members of the band, the vocalist and I. We had a very different sound back then. We almost sounded more like a Goo Goo Dolls or a Hootie and the Blowfish, a lot softer. Then we kind of moved into a little bit more of like a Fallout Boyish kind of pop punk, pop rock kind of sound. And we were on tour, and we ended up playing a show with another band who Glenn drummed for. Our drummer was leaving, and we had a big, huge after party at Glenn's house that night after the show in Long Island. And John was like, "Hey, why don't you just move up to Massachusetts and be in our band?" And Glenn was like, "Okay." So that was a rock star story there. And then
Yeah.
eventually, um, Josh and Mike joined us after a bunch of different rhythm and bass players. And really, right when those two joined the band, I qualify that as like this is the real Lansdowne. That was they were the final pieces to really complete what the lineup is now and what the sound is. And we've definitely evolved over the years, but like you said, we've been road warriors. From very early on. We were always on the road. We were out with bands like Pop Evil and Puddle of Mud and Creed and Alter Bridge, and then
Mhm.
we took a little break where we all started to have families and start businesses, and then
Okay.
the itch never goes away. So we started putting out some new music, seeing what the temperature was. People were really enjoying it. We got a call from AFM Records that had heard some of the new singles and said, "Hey, we can't believe you guys are not signed. Would you like to get on a call with us?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"What is this? this is spam. This isn't real. And sure enough, we got on the with the then president of the label Nils, and we flew out to Germany to sign the deal in person and meet the label. And then we decided to put because the label was based out of Germany and had a lot of European influence. We said,
Yeah.
let's put a lot of our energy into Europe. And we were able to launch two radio singles early on with the deal, and one of them being Halo, which reached number 5 on the German rock charts.
Okay.
And that really was the catalyst to push us into being able to get on the Ice Nine Kills tour that was sold out across Europe, which was an amazing experience. And then able to tour with Thunder Mother, who does great in Europe as well. Swedish, love those ladies. Those girls kick ass. So that was really cool. They are on the label as well. So it was fun to tour with the label mates, and then tour out with Red from another band from the States that we've always loved their music, and now that brings us full circle to here. Here we are. We've got a new single out called "Here to Stay" that is currently number 12 on the German rock charts,
Okay.
which is awesome. Not a bad way to kick off the tour.
Okay.
Bringing our good friends in Killicoy, Dove Cage with us, and a UK band named Less Than Hollow, who we just met, that are really, really awesome guys. And we're just looking forward to get out there and play for everybody.
Yeah, yeah. I see you played a lot in Europe, but you also played some concerts in very interesting places. Not only in Europe. I read about the concert in Afghanistan, Kyrgyzstan, Kuwait. Uh, w- you weren't afraid to go there, or just that it was some rock band,
It was
adventure, or
it was
because it's
pretty
not
wild. We
obvious
got
place to concert. Yeah.
It was pretty wild. We got the call from Armed Forces Entertainment. They wanted us to come out over the 2007 holidays, which was still very much during active wartime out
Yeah.
there. And but it was hey mom, I'm not going to be home for Christmas because I'm going to Afghanistan to play music. So I'm sure you can you know how those conversations went. But we felt it was really important to give
Mhm.
back in the best ways that we could to the people that are giving up their comforts, their home to come protect our
Mhm.
freedoms, and not even just US troops who were out
Yeah.
there playing for the United Forces with British
Yeah.
troops and French troops, and the whole kind of
Yeah,
it wasn't
few
even
years
just for
also
US
that
troops.
yeah, a few years ago
Um,
also Polish troops were there. Then yeah, so that's true.
Yeah, so we were there to give back to the people that give so much for us, and
Mhm.
so it was really important for us to be able to go there and give back, and it was truly, that's probably one of the most amazing touring experiences we've had. Seeing these big burly guys come up to us with tears in their eyes, like, thank you for a little taste of home. We've been, some of them have been out there for so long away from their families that it was really a little taste of home for them. And they're
Mhm.
thanking us,
Yeah.
but really we're like, no, thank you guys for doing what you do, because that enables us to do what we love. So really special experience. Some crazy times over there that I don't think I'm allowed to talk about with that we had some fun out there, though. It wasn't all music. We had some fun on some of the bases that I think I better leave out. I don't want to get anybody in trouble. But yeah,
But
we went out
defi
there. We
yeah,
played
but definitely it's a place that has stuck in your memory for a long time.
yeah. Oh yeah. It was a really special tour on a number of levels. But yeah, we were out there for 2 dates at Manis Air Force Base. We played 5 bases in Afghanistan and 2 bases in Kuwait.
Mhm.
And then we did a lot of stuff at home as well. We played on the USS Kearsarge during New York
Okay.
City's Fleet Week. So we played on a battleship in the middle of the ocean. So that
Yes,
was pretty
very nice
cool.
experience for a rock band. Yeah.
Yeah, we got flown out there on a helicopter onto the ship. So yeah, we've been lucky to have some really cool experiences that the band has enabled us to have. So, we feel blessed to have, this is a very tough industry to make it in. We're still even, as much success as we've had
Yeah.
at still at one of the bottom rungs here. And it's a tough industry. So to be able to have had the success that we've had and do the things that we've been able to do because of the band. We feel very thankful for our fans and very thankful and blessed to be able to do it.
Yeah, is there any place would you go back there somewhere from this band place when you were and you've been, or is there some or quite opposite? You will never go there. Is there any places when you?
So I say, would we ever go back overseas to play in a? Oh, for sure. That we would do that again in a heartbeat. It'd be cool to see some other bases even.
Mhm.
Even if it was going to bases in Europe. We've reached out to see if there's any bases in the Asian countries that we
Mhm.
can do. So we are actually actively speaking with Armed Forces Entertainment is the company that puts them on to see if there's any other now that we're kind of back and back in the swing of things, any other tours that we could go do for the troops again for sure. So we'd love to do it.
Okay. You said you have some Polish roots, but have you ever been in Poland before, or it will be your first time as a band, or
Yeah,
right?
our first time as a band. I don't think we've ever even driven through or had a stop. Yeah, this will be our first time in Poland. So very, very excited for that. It's always fun to go to a new place, but especially somewhere where I have heritage and roots. Um, my
You planning some visit some places or in Warsaw during the day before or something like that?
Yeah, I asked my father and my uncle if there's any places that we should go. They said, yeah, it's, all the places that we would go are probably long gone by now. But I am excited to yeah, we're gonna hopefully have enough time to kind of walk around and see a little bit of the city.
Yeah, I'm sure the Warsaw since you've father been there here, it's changed a lot, and then probably it's a lot of places when you can go and visit.
I don't know. I don't know if he was from Warsaw, but another
Yeah, I'm
little
from
fun
Warsaw.
fact.
Yeah.
Our first, our well, I don't know if he was, but our first driver on the Ice Nine Kills tour, Gregor, was also from Poland.
Hmm.
He's he is a riot. So
Okay.
if if all Polish people are like anything like Gregor, then we're gonna be in good company.
Definitely will be in good company for sure, especially when you because you're playing in a very nice club in Warsaw. It's a nice place for concerts. It's not very big, but I'm sure you fill up
Well,
the club in full. Uh, because the Voodoo Club, it's not a big club, but it's
that,
I think enough for a concert. But you play you like playing in small clubs or larger concert halls or
sometimes as there's nothing quite like going in the middle of a spotlight and ripping a solo for 10,000 people, but
yeah.
it's less connected. Some of the smaller shows are sometimes even more special because you get to see people's faces and really see people singing the lyrics back to you and really connect to the fans more. So it's two different things. I don't know if I like one more than the other. They're
Mhm.
two different feelings for me. But I think in terms of actually being able to connect with the crowd and being able to talk to people after, because we always go back to the merch booth as a band to make sure we're signing things and meeting fans and talking to people. That's really important to us. So I think these smaller club shows that we'll be doing on the whole tour are going to be really special because we'll get to be face to face and see the crowd and feel the crowd and be immersed in it versus almost a faceless sea of people like some of the
Yeah,
ice shows.
Yeah, I'm
Which
sure in VooDoo Club you will have a very nice connection with the people because it's small enough to meet people, talk to people, and after the shows or before, it will be great to have you there. And sure for I'm sure I will be also there. I'll be taking a photo during the concert. But during the concert, you have actually you recorded sorry, you recorded records. Yeah, I'm sorry. And do you playing on the concert only your composition music, or you playing some covers, or you just basic on
Yeah, so it'll be all original, but we're going to be playing a lot of the old stuff that
Mhm.
people have, grown up to us on and grown to love of us. So there's going to be a lot of Blue Collar Revolver that we're playing, but also we're going to be doing a lot of the new music as well. So it's going to be a good mix of old and new. So um we hope we're playing all the songs that people want to hear. We kind of dove into our streaming and dove into like which songs are the best that people want people have been streaming, and specifically in the countries that we're going to. So we think we've put together a really great set list, which I think we're gonna ahead of the tour launch a Spotify and Apple playlist of the set. So we'll announce what songs we're actually going to play so people can start getting excited. If they don't know the words to some of them, they can listen to them, learn the words.
Mhm.
So I think that's something that we've been talking about launching a playlist of the set so that people can start listening and get excited to hear it live.
Yeah, but about we talk about the tour, but what are you actually doing now? Are you trying to focus on the tour, or you working on new albums, new songs?
So we're very focused on the tour right now, but
Mhm.
obviously, there's about to be a little bit of a lull. Always December, January. There's a little bit of a lull in the music industry where everyone gets to kind of sit back.
Mhm.
And we have been working on a new record. Some of the songs that we've been putting out as singles are going to be on that record, but we do have, excuse me,
No problem.
we do have songs that we've been working on that we're excited to share that we will be launching probably a new record sometime in spring of next year.
Yeah, because between your first record and second, it was a quite long gap, but hopefully
Yeah,
this will be a shorter
yeah.
one. Okay. I think we have not much time left because we want to just to focus on this interview. But could you, for the end of the our interview, said something about your plans for next years, or or you said you're focusing on the tour, but do you have any plans for next years, or just
Yeah, so
work?
we're speaking with our agent about hopefully some festivals come the summer.
Mhm.
Hopefully be back in Europe and hitting some of the same markets in between festivals come summer 2025. Like I said, we're very focused on launching a new record,
Mhm.
hopefully by spring of 25. So some new music to look forward to. Hopefully the festival tour. And we may be doing some we've been ignoring the home states here. So we might owe the people at home have been kind of commenting every time we post a European tour, like one day you guys will come back and play the States. So we're looking at potentially some short runs in the States and maybe some festivals in the States as well.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, right now focused on this tour and making sure it's a great time so that we can come back for some of these festivals in the summer uh, and come rock with you guys with hopefully a new album and some new music.
Yeah, that seems great. Okay, thank you very much for this interview. It was very nice to meet you. Hopefully, we will meet in person in during this concert in Warsaw. Let's say once more time, we will see you in VooDoo Club in 12th of November. It's not much time, 2 weeks, I think, if I counting correctly. Yeah, and thank you very much. And
Yeah, of course. Thank you. It's great to meet you. I'm excited to meet you in person in a couple weeks, and
yeah,
to all the fans out there, we look forward to playing for you. If you've never heard us before, hopefully you come give us a chance. It's where we have a really great time planned with us
for
and
sure.
the other bands. So even if you've never heard of us before, it's going to be a great show, and we hope to see you there.
Okay, thank you very much once more. Bye. Thank
Thank you.
you. Uh, And Sean, I have one more question. Could you, because recording all the stuff, could you say some greetings for Polish fan and once more just invite the people for concert? Maybe just put this small, small film on YouTube on our website just to say if you could just say hello, greetings for our fans.
Sure.
Okay, go.
Hey, what's going on? This is Shaun Lansdowne, and we are looking forward to playing VooDoo Club on the 12th of November, and we hope to see you there.
Great. Thank you very much.
Perfect. Thank you, guys.
Okay, thank you. See you soon.
See
Bye.
you soon.